Welcome back to my channel. You know, I'm a YouTuber now. Gotta keep up with the videos. Today is not gonna be makeup, but it's still gonna be art related. I'm gonna be painting. Nothing like fun. I just wanna paint like this. It's a pin board, but I want it to have a pretty background. So I was just gonna like, I don't know what colors I want to do, but I was gonna like put like colors and like blend it. It was gonna like really, it's gonna look really cute at the end, hopefully. But I got new glasses. I look artsy, so I wanted to be artsy, even though I am kind of artsy. Like I painted that. I have some other paintings that I don't feel like showing, but they're cute. My mom wanted me to talk about this. She made this for me for Christmas because she's like obsessed with like Shane and like Trisha now. And she wanted me to have a cup like this. So she made one for me. So creative, so cute. I have coffee in it right now. Okay, since I got these glasses yesterday, yeah, when I like look at things like too close, they look like they're tilted, and that's how I'm seeing this right now, and I don't think that's okay, and I don't understand why. Let me know in the comments below. So my friend, she gave me this idea that I should talk about like all the spirits in my house and stuff, and I was just like, what better video to do it and then while I paint and look like I'm from the 70s that ghost hunted while I paint. I look like Ben Franklin or Harry Potter. Someone told me I look like Einstein. Let me know what I look like. I cleared out my like space right here, and now I have my sage, and I'm gonna let it burn while I do this. I have my incense in the back. It's right there. I'll zoom in. But we're gonna light this, and we're gonna talk about my spirits. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about like my experiences and like, ow, I can burn myself. And like what I've always had like a connection with like the spirit world, and like I know I sound like such like a dumb bitch saying that, but I really have, because honestly this is one of like, I've always like think I've like saw things, and I always like feel energy, like really strong energy, like bad energy sometimes, or like just like the spirit's energy like wherever I'm at. And I feel like when I'm around those places, or like when I bring it up, when I first like encounter those spirits at like somebody's house, that it gets stronger. Or like maybe I'm just freaking them out and like they think that they're seeing them, or that like it's happening to them. But like I always like feel like I could just sense like there's something like wrong, or like there's something there always. One of like my strongest like experiences was when I lived in my grandparents' house with my mom. My grandparents, well, my papa started getting really sick, and he was like in and out of the hospital because he was like starting dialysis and stuff. And I remember I was on the phone. I was probably like 9, and I was sitting in my living room. I think I was watching like Wizards of Waverly Place or something like that. I was sitting in my living room and I was on the phone with my friends, like, you know, like the little 3-way call that you guys used to, well, that we used to do and everything, like on our home phones or whatever. And I was on the phone with them, and all of a sudden like I started hearing like this like groaning, and I'm like, oh my god, like it was like getting weird. I was just like, oh, like I wonder what that is, like maybe like something's up with my nana. And like then like it just sort of like it was basically like my grandpa like screaming, but he wasn't in the house, he was at the hospital, and I just could hear him screaming and screaming like in pain, and like, oh, it was just so bad. Like I started like freaking out, like I'm like, why am I hearing this, what is going on? It was just getting so loud in my ears, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. And like I don't know what stopped it or anything, but like it just,
you see this? I'm married to basketball.
But it just like stopped out of nowhere, and like I was like crying at that point because like I knew he was in the hospital. Like me and my mom took him there, and like he's been gone for 3 days, and then all of a sudden like I just hear him like doing that, and it was just, it freaked me out like completely. Like it blew my mind like why that happened. And I went and like I ran into my nana's room, and I was just like, did you hear like me screaming for you, or like did you hear anything like happening? And she was like, no, I couldn't hear anything, like what was wrong? And like I told her, but like she is real Mexican, so like our language like boundary like was like there kind of, so she didn't like fully understand, but like she did, and she just said it was fine, and I just slept in there the whole night. And I was just freaked out, like it just blew my mind. And like I don't know, like just that house was just such like bad, like unwanted like energy and everything. Like I was always like seeing things were always happening. I always saw like these glowing eyes like outside my window, like in our computer room. And like we had like those like we had like 3 windows, and they were like the big long ones, and it was like really sketchy, and I'd always see something out there. And like it just, oh, it gave me the chills. Like I'm getting the chills right now, like thinking about it. Like it freaks me out because I just don't understand like why the energy was so bad and like so strong there, and like why I could feel it before my mom moved out. And that was, I don't know, I think maybe in February or something. Last year she moved out of that house finally, and she saged it before she left. And when she saged it, she was just like, oh, all the good spirits, like you could come with me and everything, but all the bad spirits like stay there. And like we had to go back after she saged it, and I walked into that house, and it was just so like heavy, just like, because it was just even worse because like the spirits that were there, like the good ones, like would kind of like protect us and like just like make it like not as bad. But like as soon as like we went back into there, like after she saged it, it was just so bad. Like I knew something bad was gonna happen if I stayed in that house for too long. Like I started having like bad anxiety, like almost to the point like a full-blown anxiety attack. Like I had literally had to leave. Like my mom had to stay in there, and I was like freaking out, just like, now you're gonna be alone, and I'm gonna be in the car by myself. And it was just so bad. And I just feel like that energy like bad, and I don't know why. And I hate it, to be honest, because I don't like feeling that energy like that strongly. But this house, it's not that bad. Like yeah, like the demons like mess with me, or like the spirits, whatever they are, they like mess with me, but like to the point where like I don't feel unsafe almost. I mean, when nobody's home and when it's always like only me home, like that's when like they mess with me the most. It was like when we first moved in here, it was like the first month, and I was home alone, and I was doing something in my room, and I heard the door open, and I was just like, oh, like they're home. And like I didn't want to like get out of my room. I was like in the middle of doing something, so I was just like, oh, I'll go out there in a second and like say hi. And then I hear the door slam again, and I'm like, oh, they left, I guess, or something, because I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything when they walked in either. So like I go out, and I'm like, well, there's nothing there. Nobody's in the driveway or anything. And like just nobody was there or whatever. So I text my dad, and I was like, did you guys just like stop at home or something? And he was just like, no, why? And I'm like, well, someone just opened the door, or like something, or like someone just opened the door, and like I heard it slam closed. And he was just like, no, like everything's fine. So I went and see if the doors were locked and everything. well, I was scared. So I checked to see if one door was locked. That was a back door, and it was. So I was just like, no, I'm not messing with that. So I go back upstairs and I just stay in my room the whole time because I don't want to be messed with. Like, that's scary. I don't want anything coming after me, even if it's like real, like a real person, or like them just like popping out. I don't know. So then like the next day, I think it was my stepmom. She said something about how like the front door was unlocked and it was like cracked open, and I told them like what happened, and they thought I left someone in. That's great, but the door was open somehow, and I don't know if somebody broke in or if it was the demons. But literally now I always hear like a door open or something. So they got smarter because like the things don't go off anymore. Literally, what was it? I think it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I posted like I was gonna die because like the spirits were like messing with me. Like they kept like, I kept hearing things slam and stuff, and then like I felt like I was like hearing like something talking, but I also hear that a lot wherever I go. I always feel like somebody's calling my name. Maybe I have a demon attached to me. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. At my old friend's, his house, there was something there too. I don't think it was bad. I feel like it was protective, but it was like really strong. And like they like hid in the shadows mostly. I feel like, I don't know. It's like, it's just weird, and I don't understand like all of it. And it like freaks me out, but like I also like it at the same time, because then like I feel like I have more like sensory to like bad things. That's why I feel like that's why my anxiety is like always so bad, because like I just know like when something's gonna happen. Like before Derek left, maybe like 2 weeks before Derek left for college, my boyfriend, he was out with his friends, and I was at my mom's that weekend, and I just knew something was gonna happen to him that night. Like I just wanted him to be home. Like I didn't want him going out. He went to 2 parties. He like whatever, and it was just freaking me out. Like, and his phone was dying. I was just like, I don't feel safe like wherever you are. Like I just feel like something's gonna happen, and I don't want anything happening to you. Like it was freaking me out. And he was just like, well, I can't just leave my friends, whatever. And I'm like, okay, but if you die, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, because I already told you like something's gonna happen. So like I stayed up all night just to make sure he was okay. All of a sudden, like I finally like I just like passed out. I was exhausted, and he called me at 4 a.m. He was just like, I just got into a car accident, a drunk driver hit me and they ran off. I was just like, I just told you something was gonna happen. I told you to go home how many hours ago? Once you left at 11. You should have went home when I told you to. So now I hold that over his head to listen to me, but he never does. Nobody ever listens to me, and I always feel like I have like that instinct, and I just really want everybody to be okay, but it's fine. Nobody wants to listen to me. It's cool. If something happens to you guys and I told you that something was gonna happen, you can't say that it was unexpected, because I told you. I told you. I should probably start listening to myself first, but I do. That's why I'm never in bad situations, because I leave right away. I mean, I used to be. That was before like I actually finally like started listening to my gut. But sometimes I still don't listen because I want to have fun, and then I end up not having fun because I knew. I really like ghost stuff like that, because I feel like it like also helps me like know what's going on, but also freaks me out, and but it's fun. It scares me, but I like it. I like putting myself through pain. I can't think of any other things. I just feel things, and I used to see things a lot when I was younger. Like just like shadows and stuff. I see like, I could sense if like spirits are in like more like a hiding way, kind of like certain things. like that, or like just like where like they like to be, like in my house. Mine, I freak out. There's a thing like a crawl space like thing, and that like it's like an attic like right outside my door, and whenever I walk past it at night or like when I'm home alone, I just like know there's something in there, and it freaks me out like completely. Like it just, oh my god, it gives me the chills every time I walk by. And then when I walk up the stairs, I always like look into like my dad's room, and like in the corner of the room I could like see like there's like a shadow there, and like I know like they like sitting there to like watch like and observe everything. When we first moved in, my cat in our living room, she would always be like playing with someone or like something in like the corner of our living room. And like she doesn't really do it like now, at least I don't see it. I'm never really downstairs, but like that was weird. But I've also been, I don't sage as much as I should, but I like sage as like what I can. And I never really tell them to leave, because like what if they don't have anywhere to go? So I just tell them to like please stop messing with me, or just like stay like out of my room. And like they mostly listen. Like I still like some days like it's just like, but that's mostly like days that like I like watch something and like I just freak myself out. Like I just get like chills like about things. My closet, there was a light in my closet that like went out, and it was like really scary when I first moved in. Like my closet was just like, I don't want to be in there at all. Like it was scary. And like I saged it, and I used like the little stick. I forgot what it's called again, and my mom just told me. Whatever, I used that little stick, and I went in there, and like they don't really sit in there anymore, or like they don't mess with me in there anymore, because I told them just stop. You just like really, when you had to like, when you do those things, you really just have to like say like what you mean, what you want them to do, and make sure you're just doing it all right. I'm getting everywhere. I have hair in my mouth, but I don't know. Sometimes they don't listen, or sometimes it doesn't work. It's really irritating, because I just want to be happy and unbothered. I mean, they really don't bother me that much, but like it's still like sketchy sometimes, especially when I'm alone. I don't know why they do that. Like my dog, oh my god, when my bed was like on this wall before, my mirror was right there, and it was like against the wall or whatever, and my dresser was over there, and my dog was sitting on my bed, and I had food or something, and that's why she was in here, because that's the only way she loves me. And I was home alone. Always when I'm home alone. And all of a sudden she jumps off my bed, and she just starts barking at the mirror, like barking like loud, like vicious, like growling. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, Rose, stop, please stop. And I'm like almost crying, because what do I do? What is coming for me? And it just freaked me out, because what am I supposed to do in those situations? Like literally, spirits can kill you and make it look like you killed yourself, or somebody broke in and killed you, and there's no evidence, so nobody can get arrested because it's a ghost. And I just, what am I supposed to do in those situations? Because I know my sage is not going to protect me. Yeah, it might calm them down, but it's not going to do anything to save my life. I need a priest. I need to get a priest up in here. I hope I'm not alone soon. Derek's coming over tonight after work, and then I'm going to my aunt's this weekend. And then next week, I don't know their schedule, so I don't know if I'm going to be home or not. Well, my brother's going to be here after school, but I'm alone for half an hour. In that half an hour, I could die. I'm scared. I'm scaring myself when I talk about these things. Mom, you need to comment down below. Tell me what this is again, because I can never remember. I thought it was like on my glasses. See, look. See, this thing. This gets rid of them. Watch them just pop out and like strangle me right now. No, I'm scared of myself. I need to make a circle around me like Patrick and SpongeBob with a sea bear. Is that what it's called? When I was younger, I was like more obsessed with like spirits and stuff, and like going to like those haunted places and everything. I don't like going there now because like it just freaks me out more because I've just had so much more experience with it and I know like what they could do. But me and my mom went to the cemetery. I forgot what it's called, and it was like, oh my god, it was a cemetery that has, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you guys know these things, let me know because I totally forgot what they're called. It has the mom and the baby buried there, and it has like the big sculpture of them together. And that's the same cemetery that has like the lake or like the little pond like area, the huge pond that has like the couple sitting there, but they're demons or something like that, and like they like take people or whatever, and they like sit there and or whatever. But okay, so we went there and we wanted to take a picture of like the sculpture because like we read about it before and it was super dope. Anyways, the story, I forgot what the story was, but I know it's like super sad. I want to look it back up. I'm gonna do that after this. It's like super sad, and I took a picture with my phone, and like I just got the chills out of nowhere. Like it was a summer day, and all of a sudden I just got chill. Like there was no wind or anything, and I like ran back into like the van because my mom had like a red minivan then, and I ran back into it, and I was just like, oh no, like I want to leave, and I checked to see how the picture turned out, and it was deleted. Like my phone froze, it shut off, and then I checked my phone and it was like off or whatever. And like when I turned it back on, like I plugged it in and like turned it back on, the picture was gone. Like it was just deleted. Like I didn't take it at all. And I was just like, that's sketchy. Like that's weird. So then we went like around, like just to like see like all like the other stones they had, if there was any other cool ones. And we saw like a man sitting there, and I think he was like with his girlfriend, whatever. And I saw him on one side, and then we went around and I was looking at other things, and then I look again and and they're on the other side now. And I'm like, they could not have walked that fast. Like that freaked me out. And then I found out after, like that's like one of like the things that they have, like they're like the spirits. So sketchy. I don't think anybody else noticed that except me and somebody else in the car, I think. I don't know. It was sketchy though. It freaked me out. It's scary. It's sketchy, and I don't know what to do about it. And if y'all know what to do about it, let a girl know. Because my sage and stuff is not working here, and it doesn't help me in other situations where I feel it and know how to like control like them, but like stop making me sad and stuff or freak me out. I moved onto my bed because where I was sitting was hurting my back a lot. So now we're gonna come over here and talk and be friendly to each other. Good vibes, good vibes. I hate myself. I changed my shirt. I'm not keeping anything consistent with this video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get deep. I am a lonely loser that does nothing and cries about it constantly. My opinion does not matter in the influencer community. But I saw that video of Trisha Paytas going around of her like supporting Trump, and I went back and found that video, and it's her literally just trolling, and I retweeted it. I was just like, damn, like I really didn't want like Trisha to be like this. I love her. And then I saw that, and then I watched her apology video, and I knew Trisha wouldn't be like that. But like, what if she's low-key lying? And I'm scared to like her because I already love her, but also like that was also like what everybody used to be, and everybody just complains about everybody now and like wants to like see them fail, and it just makes me upset because what if that happens to me? Even though I'm not really controversial like that and I don't do anything or say anything like that, I just like, I have like a sick sense of humor sometimes, and people can't handle that. No, not even like that. It's not like sick. It's just like sometimes I just say like messed up things, but like it's not like really that messed up. Like it's just low-key really funny. Because I don't say anything like racist or like homophobic or anything like that, because I'm not like that. Like I literally try like sitting up for all that stuff and like try like speaking out about it so people can like hear it from a different point of view. And like also like, I don't know, I just don't like people being like that. I don't understand why people are racist and like so rude about everything and so mean about everything. Like why are you guys so angry? Like what is there to be angry about? Like yeah, like the world's fucked up, but like there's no reason to be mad at certain types of people. And it just makes me so frustrated why people are so dumb. There's no reason for it. Ugh. It disgusts me. I literally get so mad about certain things like that. Especially like just, oh my god, just like racism and like rape and stuff. Like that shit's not funny to joke about, like at all. I don't like that at all. It makes me so frustrated, especially people who are like talking on things that they don't know about, like, or like just have like no like fact, or like have like no like knowledge of like what they're talking about. Like they're just ignorant to it. And like please learn about the things that you're talking about before like you speak about it. Like I'm not saying that I know everything that like everything that I speak on. I just know like main parts of like why I support the things that I do and why I am against like certain things. Like Trump, who nobody should be supporting him. Fucking bitch. He literally, he's such a bad person. Such a bad person. So many bad people in this world that just get away with every single thing that they do. I don't understand. Like, why are you guys letting these people get away with the things that they are getting away with? Oh my god, like why? I'm getting like angry just like thinking about like all the bad things in the world, and I can't do anything about it. I try as much as I can, and nothing's helping. Nothing's doing anything right. I have no control of anything, I feel like, except myself, and even at certain times I feel like I can't control myself because I'm just like constantly like just going in my brain, and I just get so like frustrated because I don't know like where to start with certain things or like what to do, and it just like, and then instead I just sit there and do nothing except go on Twitter and like Instagram and stuff, and I just, oh my god, I have a voice and I'm not using it correctly, and I don't know what to do. Like I'm so passionate about certain things, and I just feel so shut down from like everybody in my life because nobody listens to me, because I just don't understand why. And oh my god, I just, help me, please. Oh my god, I don't know. And it's not like I could like write about it. Like I used to write poetry, it's just I'm not as good as it as I think I was. Like I need help with that too. Like I like writing and I write down my thoughts all the time. It's just they're always so jumbled because there's just so much going on in my brain all the time, so it just never comes out the way I want it to. And it makes me upset because I know what I believe and I know what I stand for. It's just I don't know how to put it out there, and I don't understand how to like make people listen to me. It's frustrating. Which blue did I use? I don't think it was this one. I have so many books that I haven't read yet, and I keep buying more. I'm going to read Wuthering Heights. Oh my god, I should do like a little thing where like in the beginning of every video I just talk about the book or like that I'm reading about it, and like have you guys go read it, and we can have a little book club like this if you want a book club. One of those. I just spilled this all over my pants. I'm such a mess. This is why nobody supports me. Hi. I am scared of myself. Wow. You guys just see how much of a mess I am more and more every time I make a video, and it's sad. I don't understand.
Slide. Yep. I'm too grounded.
This is disgusting. I don't like it, but it's gonna be covered. It's gonna be covered anyways because it's just a pin board that I just wanted a background to. I'm probably gonna paint the edges later black because now there's paint all over them and it doesn't look nice. But I'm tired and I feel like we had a good talk today, a good little fun talk. Thanks for watching and thanks for coming along with this talk with me and painting, and I really appreciate it. So tune in to my next video, maybe next week or in a few days, but it doesn't matter. Thanks. Bye guys.